Alright, welcome folks to another video here. Today I'm in the M18 Hellcat on World of Tanks, on the Fiery Sailing map. What's interesting about this particular match is there's no light tanks, which I point out fairly early in the chat, and I do apologize for the chat. There is the bug where it duplicates the chat. But there are no light tanks on either side for this particular match. Now, the M18 Hellcat is a very fast Tier 6 American destroyer, and a lot of people make the mistake of trying to play it like a light tank. It's not what you do. Even if there's no light tanks here, that's not what you do. However, in this particular match, since I am on the northern side, I do push up to this very aggressive bush here on the 0 line, which allows me to deploy my... Well, I thought I had binoculars. I guess I don't have binoculars in this particular game. If I did, I might have gotten more spots, but as it is, I don't see anything right away. And I do look over, and there is this little medium tank next to me. He doesn't stay for very long, though. So basically at this point it's a waiting game. And we do get our first spots in the middle. However, I do spot this little Panda 4S. So I pull back in the bush, make sure I can't be seen from the front, and take a shot. I do manage to hit him, and I pull back a little bit further. He does, however, disappear fairly quickly. So I move back into position to see if there's anything that tries to move up when we made that shot. And basically with tank destroyers, especially this one, with its very good stealth rating, you tend to wait a lot, sit around and wait. Normally you'd have light tanks that would be scouting for you, and you'd be taking shots off of what you see from them. But in this particular case, I don't have that luxury. So, anything I see here is probably going to be spotted by other people. Which is fine, that gives them spotting damage from me. Now, however, little friend in a T-14 decides that he's going to push up. Dude, he doesn't see very much up here. There are two tank destroyers actually sitting up here. We'll see them both in just a second. And there's the first one, a little T-40. Tier 4 machine, not very dangerous, but I do go ahead and take it out anyway. And the T-14 does manage to nail a little medium tank that was sitting there. He doesn't last for long at all. But there's the big boy, an SU-100Y. Very large gun. He does take out the T-14 very quickly, and I do lose sight of him because of it. I do take a few perspective shots here, seeing if I can do more damage, hoping I might be able to take him out. And I don't believe that these shots connect. And the T-14 does get a little angry in chat, basically complaining that he had to use the heavies to scout. There he goes there.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I fire a shot at the Hellcat and I do end up destroying a little other tank there, the Skoda. I'm just sitting here trying to take more shots towards the middle. I'm not spotted. I have not been spotted twice in this game.
Enemy armor is hit.
And I do get some good shots off into the middle tanks, and there's that Panzer again. First shot bounces. I don't know where it went. I don't know how it bounced off a Panzer 4S. But this shot does take a hit. Still ain't seen. There's a Hellcat here. This shot, I don't know where it went. Wasn't going exactly where I was aiming, but it probably wouldn't have hit anyway. And I do take a shot against this particular tank. I don't give it nearly enough lead, so it does miss. I'm going to do that again here in a minute, actually.
That one bounced.
No idea how I pounced off of a 3001D, but good angles, I guess. Another shot there again, not very well led. I don't believe I get the kill on this one. Oh, maybe I do. Yes, I do.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So there's a Type 234 out of the window. And at this point the KV-85 does move up, and I do believe he does spot the SU-100Y again. And here I am. I mistook the T-14's rant for saying that I wasn't scouting. He does clarify here in a moment. And as the KV-85 pulls up, I start to move up too, and there's that SU-100 again. So I fire on the move, and amazingly I get my kill. So at this point I am actually sitting on 5 kills. I get a little bit of air there. Get denied by artillery for that one. 1 kill off from a top gun at this point. So I go hunting. Fastest machine in the area at this time. There's a Hellcat behind me, but he's still moving forward. It hasn't yet turned. He just turned. So I'm wondering if the other artillery is going to be over here. They usually like to hide over in the right side there in the trees. Sure enough, there's a tree that falls, and looky there. First shot on the move misses. However, I do swing around very quickly, get the tank turned around, and take him out. So there's my Top Gun. Get a bunch of congratulations in chat. I wouldn't say I carried the team completely, but I did do a fair amount of damage. Do put in a good shot into that Hellcat there. He does get taken out. And final tank on the match. A VK, a heavy tank. Not a very good tank, to be honest. But I do push up. You'll see me here in chat here in a second. Do get a little excited. Because final tank. Scrappy-dabby-doo! And I just bolt towards this tank. No care in the world. I haven't taken a hit or point of damage. That was one of the first times I was spotted. First shot on the move misses. I don't quite let it aim well enough. This guy's not even paying attention for the first few seconds he sees me. The first shot he makes is into my tracks. No damage. I put a good shot into him. The next shot goes over the front deck of my tank. Misses. Hellcat over there actually fires and ricochets off and kills, or misses here. So it bounces to me, almost hits me, and I put a final shot into him and kill him. And that, friends, is how you get 7 kills. 7 kills. In a Hellcat. Patience. You can't gun it. A lot of people like to gun the Hellcat because it's so fast. You don't play it like a light tank. Never play it like a light tank. Other than that, I would say that's a good demonstration of how you play pretty much any tank destroyer, especially the quicker ones like the Hellcat. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.